Happy 22nd of June, Saturday morning, and it's around 8 o'clock. So I'm pushing out, and I just want to share this quick word with you. Guard your peace. Guard your peace. And my encouragement to you to guard your peace. Write your vision and stay in the boundary of what you can handle and what you can do. Many a times while we lost our peace, we start to worry about the things that we can't do. We get distracted. We get so distracted with the things that we can't do. And we spend all day, all week, all month, all year, and many years worrying about things that we cannot do. And in our worry, our peace, we lost our peace. We lost the peace that God has given unto you. And you have to look on the measure of that peace, because the Bible said He give us peace that surpasses all understanding. And so in us getting peace that surpasses all understanding, it cannot be comprehended by the normal natural mind. It's that peace that you have gotten in the good, in the bad, in every kind of season. That peace just stays with you. Whether you have on good clothes or old clothes, whether you're thorn or whether you're nicely clad in your beautiful attire, the peace of God rests in you. And so this morning, my word to you is to guard your peace in order to not be torn down by the same thing that you're worried about, the same things that you're unsure that will work out, is what is coming to eat up your whole peace and joy. Happiness comes with happening. You cannot be happy if things are not happening. But when it comes to the peace of God, it happens whenever. It's within. Nothing has to happen for you to have the peace of God. It's just God giving you that blessing of living in no matter what kind of situation. I take some time to look back where I'm coming from, and I can only give God thanks and give Him glory. Wherever you're at, whatever you're going through, it is really, call it an opportunity to go through those things and have your vision plain, that one day it will change. Like for me, I didn't stop writing down the things that I want God to change for me. I didn't, it may seem impossible. Like I constantly write down, I constantly pray and worship, because I get into that place of worship and not going to God constantly about my situation. It takes time to, and this is why I can encourage you, because there was a point when days are passing when I'm to do something like pay my rent, and I'm not seeing how it's gonna pay. I trust God enough, but I didn't understand, and I constantly go to Him and I pray and I pray and I pray. But until that night when the Lord spoke to me, because I was determined that I'm gonna have an all-night prayer meeting. I was determined that I'm gonna have, because I was losing my peace. I was losing my peace because of my situation. I was losing my peace because of my situation, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a all night prayer meeting and I'm not gonna sleep any at all. No, because I used to that all night prayer meeting this particular time, I was like, but God, I pray and I'm not seeing anything happening, and I'm coming to you tonight and I'm gonna pray. And I'm telling you, when 12 o'clock strike, and I'm there, like I'm there now pushing into prayer, right? I'm pushing into prayer, and the Lord spoke. Pray no more about that situation. Pray no more about that situation. Like God, like, oh, hey, worship. The Lord said, worship, worship. And it came with such authority that you cannot believe that it's not God. It came with that authority that it's time for you to worship. Don't go praying about that. You pray so much time. You come to me with that petition about your issue. That no, I'm telling you that you don't have to pray anymore. And he said worship. And so I started to research what worship was. And getting to know God give you a more deeper, sincere worship. Because in truth and in fact, man's sole purpose is to worship God. But everything's so messed up. We worship everything around us. We worship our car, worship our house, worship our children, worship our job, worship money. But God is the one that we worship, because he's the one. Money can only buy you stuff. It can't give you peace. Because when you get those things, afterward, it's like, after getting those things, it's like I want something else. But peace have you settled. Peace have you settled in that place that there's a process, and you can always settle and have that calm mind. Your mind is at peace in the whole event of whatever is taking place in your life. And I just want to encourage you this morning. Guard your peace by staying in the measure of what you can handle at such a time as this. Don't go off running up and down, stressing yourself over something that you can't do. Look in at what you can do and accomplish that which you can do. I have always known that there's a special thing in me when it comes to prayer and dedication of sitting in the word and stuff, and so I stay within it and I use it. And also I'm a person that will sit and listen to your issue, and I don't get frustrated. You will be talking all day and I don't get frustrated, and while you talk, the wisdom of God comes alive and it encourages. So within that measure of what I can do, I stick within it. I don't try to go off and look at what somebody else is doing and say, yes, I'm going to do that. Because that will drive you crazy, because what the other person is doing is not a must that you can handle what that person is doing. And so for a long time, from I know myself, I believe it's a gift to actually sit and listen to persons and focus at the same time, because I am giving them that opportunity to actually speak their mind and to release whatever is bothering them. And I stay within that point of view, and I've always looked out for persons to see how much I can help them with their situation. So that is me, stay guarding my peace, staying in the measure of what I can handle and what I can do, and try and working on my confidence and working on my worth and security of what I can manage. Not going off to do something that somebody else was assigned to do, but to stay within my assignment and accomplish according unto the will of God and the direction of God and even the knowledge of God. So guard your peace today. And be blessed and know that Jesus, he is an ever-present problem solver. He is there in the time of trouble. He is there in your needs, and he will supply for all your needs according to his riches in glory. Hold fast to the unchanging hands of the Lord. There's so much in the word that can really hold you together when you're falling apart. So don't fall apart today. Guard your peace. God bless you and keep you. See, feel, and seal the vision that God has given unto you. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep pressing. This is Angela. Bye for now.